Vamos a ver si se está escuchando bien el audio. Parece que sí. Pues parece que todo va bien, así que vamos a empezar una torre de la adversidad. La adversidad. Electro. Y esto tiene aéreo. Este es un intento pobre.
More bullets for you.
Oh my. Aren't you just adorable? Take four.
Beckon the divine flame.
Clear as the blaze, mind's eye.
Administer.
Appear before me.
The flames are raw. I've come to send you to your grave. Fight fire with fire.
Together we vanquish. Take form.
No.
Leave it to me. Appear before
Rejuvenating
me.
snow.
My blade burns. Be reduced.
Perdí mucho tiempo.
Let's settle the score. More bullets for you.
Appear before me. Together we vanquish. Perish.
No, se necesita un equipo completo.
Speak of the devil. Behave now by my trigger.
A ver, vamos a ver. ¿Con quién para no gastar a los mejores equipos? Que tenía el resto de aquí. Aéreo. Y estos tienen espectro. Lo malo es que si uso estos, pero no los voy a poder usar.
Hopefully this helps.
Oh my. Aren't you just adorable?
Loading. Diminish. Astral modulation.
Wind calls, waves. The wicked will face judgment.
Heavens, descend! True form.
Revealed at last.
Salvation.
Charge forth with windstorm. Sweep all away.
Buen daño.
Oath from the heart. Loading.
Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
¿A dónde vas?
In war with time.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Oye, me queda muy poco tiempo y todavía queda mucha vida.
Purge the impure. Repent.
For silence beckons. Tides, rise and crash. My blade. Purge all evil.
Buen daño otra vez.
Ordained.
It's the slashes.
Pero lo malo es que gasté aquí y lo había preferido aquí. Pero ya vemos, ya veremos. Aquí electro y no puede ser fusión. Y aquí espectro, destrucción. Vaya, precisamente los dos mejores equipos que tengo. Es el dragón. Voy a probar con esta. A ver qué tal sale.
Thus
No.
The lovely smell of all my prey. Erase. We wither. I feel nothing.
Hola. ¿Qué me dio?
The soul never entombed.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Annihilation.
Vale. No me olvida el combo.
The lovely smell of all my prey. It just preparatory this changes nothing.
No veo la que me está dando.
Life or death, no alternative. Witness blossoms in wind.
Bloom. Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight. Sprout of budding seed.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Puede estar quieto.
Let's have fun. Interesting. It's getting fun. Meaningless fun. I feel nothing. We wither together. This changes nothing. Heed the echoes. Chant.
Tiene muy poco tiempo y no le estoy haciendo daño.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy.
Reborn from ancient roots. Crimson. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Let's have fun. Symphony of life.
Queda muy poco tiempo, pero creo que puedo hacerlo con este. Pues en este intento no, que ya no se pudo.
Bask in the sunlight.
Bloom from ashen shell.
No, lo iniciamos.
Cadence, halt. Ictus, ready. Preparatory beat. I feel
No.
nothing. The lovely smell of all my sprout. Preparatory beat. Begin. I feel nothing. We wither to life or death. No alternative.
Leave it to me.
Y se me olvida hacer la
Blossoms
definitiva.
in
Fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
sprout of budding seeds. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Crimson blossom. It's getting fun. Oblivion. Preparatory beat. Begin.
Y no me están saltando los críticos. Creo que hasta parezco nuevo.
The lovely smell of alms sprout. Symphony of life. It is ready.
La uno me tenía que llevar.
Carriage awaits. Begin. Witness blossoms in wind. Bloom. Bird of ever bask in the sunlight. Bloom from ashen shell. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Let's have fun. Vitality sour. Symphony of life. Life or death, no alternative. The soul, never entombed.
Al final voy a tener que usar uno de los otros equipos.
Fruit of evolution, luminous energy. Reborn from ancient roots. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Let's have fun. Grafting, suffer. Ensemble. Symphony of life. Thus you fall. Cadence.
No,
Blossoms in wilt.
me quedo a poco. O no me salta el crítico o me pega un chingo.
The lovely smell of calyx. Be with us together. Waves, rejoicing, chant, songs of old. Bloom. Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight. Sprout of budding speed, my blossoms. Self-deceivers. Let's have fun. Vitality sour.
50.
Oblivion. Symphony of life. It is ready. Life or death, no alternative. Witness blossoms in wind. Leave it to me. Listen up, bird of evolution. Bloom from ashen shell. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Let's have
Y bueno,
fun.
al menos pegó algo de lo crítico.
Stemming, grafting, suffer. It's getting fun. Dancing. Annihilation. Preparatory beats begin. Cadence, halt. Chant, songs of old. Bloom. Fruit of evolution, luminous energy.
otra vez me quedé corto.
Don't run. Keep the dance going.
30. A ver, última vez y si no, cambio de equipo.
The lovely smell of all struggle harder. Entertain me. Symphony of life. Prepare at your beat. Begin. It is ready. The soul never entombed. Leave it to me. Fruit of ever bask in the sunlight. Bloom from ashen shell. Crimson blossom. And it's getting fun. Cadence, halt. Life or death, no alternative. Chant, songs of old. Bloom. Red fruit of ever life is in everything. Reborn from ancient root. Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Que no salta para nada el crítico.
Vitality, sower. It's getting fun.
No, sí, para pegarme.
Bye.
Para pegarme sí que es bueno. No es que si uso esta, pero... Aquí tengo precisamente los dos mejores equipos que tengo.
Hopefully this helps.
Noticing the fruit of evolution. I can use some fertilizer.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
True form. Revealed at last. Vexing malice. Tides rise and crack. Charge forth with me. Ruin is in windstorm. Sweep all away.
Wind calls, waves follow. Annihilation. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Oceans. Bow before me. Torrents. Rage on. Sounding the death knell. Atonement.
judgment.
Vaya, al final no voy a quedar con el otro equipo.
For silence beckons. Tide, charge forth with me. Salvation.
Me lo creo. Oh, resulta que con ninguno quiere.
Hopefully this helps. Wind calls, waves follow.
Crumble. True form. Revealed at last. Sounding the death knell. Vexing malice. Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will
Listen up. The fruit of life is in everything.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Perish. Repent. For silence beckons. Charge forth with me. Exonerate. Sentence befall. Furious tides. Split the heavens.
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. Wind rises.
Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
Wind calls,
Pero yo me quedé sin tiempo.
the wicked will face judgment.
Oceans. Bow before me. Vexing malice.
Y encima me pega y me avienta lejos. Ay.
Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Fruit of evolution. Luminous energy. I could use some fertilizer.
Vaya, todos los otros que me aventó juntos.
Waves follow. The wicked will face
Que no se
judgment.
note que quiere que pierda.
Purge the impure. True form. Revealed at last. Tides, rise and crash. Face your destruction. Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. I am the tempest.
Fruit of bask in the sunlight.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Be gone, wicked souls. Repent. For silence beckons. Charge forth with me. Sounding the death knell. Till the denouement. My blade. Purge all evil. The trial is never yet. Purge
Wind
the
calls,
impure.
waves follow.
Mal si le avento el otro combo. Aún así me va a faltar tiempo o daño.
Fruit of ever life is in everything.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Oceans, bow before me. Torrents, rage on. Charge forth with me. Face your destruction.
No, hijo de puta.
Windstorm, sweep all away.
Dentro del tiempo. O lo que me costó. El problema va a ser aquí. La pregunta es, aunque tenga resistencia a la fusión, ¿podría llegar a hacer daño? A ver.
Ghosts don't feel pain. In war with time.
Drive safe. Special delivery. Goes boom. Check this out.
That's all you got? Marked. Woo! Keep digging early on. Blade cleaves the night.
Peril, burst in light.
Light shows the finale. Fire!
Order confirmed.
Smile!
Sparks, ignite the world. Light wings activated.
Stars shine tonight.
Bueno, hace más o menos daño,
From the
pero
heart. Still loading. I engraft you new.
Drive safe.
Don't blink, you'll miss the best part.
Go over here.
Dig early on.
System
Starlight over the seas.
scorch through the void.
casi no le hace daño. Ya pasó casi todo el tiempo.
World is mine to guard.
El problema son mis mejores equipos.
Come on.
Stars, light up tomorrow. Pierce through. Cluster cannon ready.
The savior rises. Ordained. Loading. Astral modulation.
Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature.
One more. Early on.
System
Souls sing in harmony.
Savior's victory.
Light heroes on. Lights up.
Blindness checked.
Fly high.
Truth, reach the cosmos. Crash now. Body limit unlocked.
The savior.
No creo que pase de aquí.
Vow from the soul. Diminish. Loading.
La otra vez lo completé todo. Pruebo de nuevo a esta. Continuaremos cambios.
Weavers, let's have fun. Crimson Blossom. Ensemble. Symphony of life. Preparatory beats begin. Ictus, ready. Where is rejoicing? Witness. Blossoms in wind.
Me acuerdo cuando esta hacía mucho daño y ahora ya no.
Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight. Bloom from ashen shell. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Let's have fun. Grafting, suffer.
Esta vez de aquí no voy a pasar.
Preparatory beats. I feel nothing.
Más que son los mejores equipos que tenga, no me la creo. Otra vez me jugaron chueco. No sé quién más. ¿Todavía puede? No. Voy a hacer la misión de Lucila y ya luego veo. No, y le volví a dar, no me la creo. What's going on?
Lucila's busy now. I should wait outside.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid...
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back.
Yes, precisely.
¿Conoce a Verino o qué?
Yes, I understand.
The president doesn't look too happy today.
Of
Maybe we
course.
should come back another time.
Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
¿Pero qué pasó?
Ugh, impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
¿Quién se refiere?
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee? Ah, didn't realize the sun was already up.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucila?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after? But
La
here
música
I
da
am, burning
sueño.
the midnight oil like I'm part of some... A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make...
Did she actually add?
¿Qué
Oh,
le
it's a
echó?
favorite among the Gold Runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch.
¿Tequila o qué?
Ah, that hits the spot.
I didn't know you worked with Verena before. She helped me out back in Jinzhou.
Oh, so that's where that girl went. Makes sense. The new Federation isn't the best place for a gifted resonator like her in the long run.
¿Cómo?
Maybe I should invite her to the Academy. She could keep me company while I drown in overtime. Ah, that one. One of my students took it. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Saul skin even grow that large?
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. From a purely administrative standpoint, certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an... I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
Pues, obviamente.
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Search Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph 1 left the Highboy. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving. Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starworld Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we? Oh, just a second. Okay, let's go.
La misión pinta aburridona. Ya veremos.
The president doesn't look too happy today.
Engineering wrecked the testing ground floor again.
I admit there are a few errors in his code.
You can give you a ride to the training grounds today, but stay away from
The
my
lenses
C-jack.
convert the reactor drive's light into storable energy.
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands will be departing soon. All passengers, please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Void storm hazard level at transit stop low.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on their way?
Oh, hold on.
Mm,
Dr. Luke says
arriba.
the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the
¿Esto
same-
realmente sube? Sí, sí sube.
What's all this?
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the Academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good...
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
You rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If the...
Woo!
Y ahora ¿qué pinta aquí?
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch. Huh. So many people. So, not a confidential audit. Huh.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy!
Mm,
Oh! Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program.
Hello, hello! Please, just Alto is fine.
Got it. I'm Arroya, you know. And I just want to say the Academy... Oh, And there are lots of Roya students in
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating cup noodles.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters. Sir, I can dance.
Realmente no es necesario.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
Ya nos conocemos.
Rover. Huh. What a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short. Hey,
Are we supposed to know each other?
or not.
We are, but don't make it too obvious. Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
No sé por qué, pero me da gracia. Y aquel sigue bailando.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
Oílo.
No, not the college, just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the academy.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the collective's investors have strong I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students.
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset.
There must be more to it than that. The president and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Sin. We trust you.
Pues para allá que vamos. Caray, está lo luego.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our Synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we...
no trouble.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture?
Literalmente yo en la escuela.
Yes. Professor. While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo. Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability? Squeezy jelly, you say? But that's all right. Everyone, please, refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature.
Oh, there.
After you. Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
La misión solo se tratará de eso, ¿no?
It looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah. Maybe we're just too early, President Lucila. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Got any solutions?
Not really. I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
Let's get moving.
A ver, ¿qué está pasando?
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for some to drift off. Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like if only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Oh, I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from... Thank you, Mentor.
Vaya, aún así venció a todos los maestros. Si estás cansado, órale. Unas vacas.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric, trafficking.
Qué duranza.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude. Something that looked like toothpaste. Oh, didn't go down well. And next thing I know, there were students. Ugh, hellish! To put it simply, the exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, anyway, the new federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
Pues realmente no la conocemos.
Huh. So you're not so sure either, huh?
Nope. Not yet.
I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So,
Vaya.
you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
¿Esto de dónde salió?
How's that?
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much. Or you can just patch me through to the collective's board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
protect a Black Shores terminal.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
Ni idea.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
Se comienza a dar sueño en la misión.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a Synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around, see what we can find. Students run flea markets on campus? I'm starting to get the hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes, I'm following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No, I'm just slow.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
¿Y ahora para dónde?
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Vamos a saltar partes porque no. Todo va para largo.
Hands off, you little...
Never!
Please don't fight, you two.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student.
Excuse me? The audacity! Just...
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I just give it to you. But tell you.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to set.
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of, don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor?
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the
Whoa!
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle. Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system. Best part, you could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronist research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No,
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you.
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Leave this to me. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Vaya, que sea un poco de acción.
Aren't you photogenic? Memories take shape. Gotcha. Smile, hold still. Look at the camera. Huh?
Duró poco.
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure... This technology has huge potential.
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Startorch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the That's what my admission letter said. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare... Strive for the future of civilization.
¿Está lloviendo o qué? Supongo que es ella, ¿no?
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor.
Yeah.
Professor.
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission. Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. It's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover.
All right, then. See you tomorrow morning.
Nos vemos. Pues nos vemos.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure.
¿Me importa o no me importa? Iba a correr. Iba a correr y se arrepintió.
When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters. So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
¿Cómo?
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because I put you through this detour, because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say so. I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. You can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To win?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating, they likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour. Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath...
Before Sandomir Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and voids. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my... We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long
Mira
it
muy
took, it
rápido.
was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave. The exhibits we're looking.
Huh?
Don't forget, this is my memory. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy.
Ya, eso era todo. Vaya, puedo atravesar. Poco loco.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there.
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you all.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything.
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000. How will she handle the new fad? What's her plan?
I know you'd never harm the students.
Terrible time. Anyway, let's take these two exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
¿Qué le pasa al suelo?
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way. Let's pick up the pace.
Misión de solo hablar, ¿no? Hablar y hablar.
Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Let's asynchron. I know. It was meant as a last resort of the synchronists who volunteered. What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
Let's pick up the pace. With our eyes open. The key should be somewhere here. Excellent. You're catching on quickly. something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucy.
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly. Remember what I told you. Some things I can't bear to remember. Let's pick up the pace. Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void energy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
I have the photo. Now, where is the right spot projected?
No entendí. Así, ¿no?
Time for class. Memories take shape. Look at the camera. Smile.
Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds.
Memories take shape.
Esta es la máxima acción que va a tener esta misión, ¿no?
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there, he and his colleagues worked to...
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close. Let's pick up the pace.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an... It's far too easy to get...
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier.
I have an idea. Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward. Maybe a step back.
Bueno, ¿qué? ¿Qué estamos jugando o qué?
All right, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile. Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
Pero esto de qué va, ok. ¿Por qué me manda un mensaje si está aquí?
Let's pick up the pace.
Clear as day, madam. Your daughter isn't sick. She has awakened her fortune. It's a remarkably rare memory type.
Nonsense. My Lucy will never become a resonator.
You will obey.
I don't want to be a resonator.
Memories take shape. Perfect
Leave it to
lighting.
me. Lucilla? Not good. Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Bastante crazy.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
You could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough. Rope, you fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we...
Their choice. Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy.
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla, that you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
Let's go.
You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
¿Será mala o qué?
Your plan. Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace. Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Let's pick up the pace. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here. Silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. We're here to see it. The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure leading to flight control abnormality. The truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
Oh, hay que aclararla.
I wrestled with it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Is that Sundermere? Are we back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those force sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. This was the day she tested it.
Then that wasn't a falling star.
A spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
Llama.
It's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired.
Professor, do you trust us?
I...
Hey, remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Eso no pinta bien.
Please, Rover. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again. Go. Be our eyes. Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step, and everything we had to give.
Será su alumna, ¿no?
This isn't good.
Lucilla!
Pues corriendo así se la voy a alcanzar pronto.
Lucilla, wait!
Por aquí no es.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave. Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
This is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This
Okay.
way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. See you later, Rover.
¿Qué está haciendo? Misión algo aburrida, la verdad. Comparada con las otras.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Professor, what's your dream? My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time.
Past, step forward. I witness memories take shape.
Vaya.
I inscribe all that I have.
¿No? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Se me acabó la carga de los cascos o qué?
Professor, can you hear
Me desconectaron los cascos nomás porque sí.
I hear you.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolute.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Let's pick up the pace.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Se viene.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation. Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Then, Miss Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investor's resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the synchronous program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability...
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to... As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway. The humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. Significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These bloom bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the synchronists. Furthermore, the synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
The synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the synchronous program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
Me espero el resultado, pero no sé, ya veremos qué pasa.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember, everything you regret, everything that brings you joy, everything you have lost, everything you have witnessed, the answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
Ya,
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that? Anyway, chillax. Well, catch you at the Black Shores.
Yeah.
Just look at this parrot. It freeze like you were hallucinating all that time.
Lenses convert the reactor dry to light into storable energy.
I can give you a ride to the training grounds today, but
During
stay away from my team.
¿dónde quiero que?
Professor, I admit there are a few errors.
The testing console again.
¿Qué onda?
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I.
¿No está aquí o qué? Bueno, de los eso significa que es Y todo lo esperábamos, pero bueno. Ya fue toda la misión, ¿no? Parece que sí. Pues pensaba jugar otra cosa, pero la misión duró más de lo que esperaba. Creo que ya mañana jugamos algo más.